If you want to be traditionally published, you need to start with writing your story. Now, remember, what you write for a first draft is not going to be sufficient enough to be published or get you noticed. So, what you need to do is make sure you self edit. And it is to your benefit, even though it's not required, to hire a professional editor. A lot of people make the mistake of assuming that editing is just correcting grammar, punctuation, and spelling. In reality, the editing process is far more extensive than that, and it will only be to your benefit to send your story to a professional in the children's book industry who can help make your vision match what's on the page. The next step is to query agents. Now, you don't need an agent to be traditionally published, but it also is to your benefit because most traditional publishers do not accept unsolicited manuscripts from authors. There are very few, I can count them on one hand. But querying agents is the only way to get into those bigger publishers. Ones that accept unsolicited manuscripts do so for a reason. They can't afford to pay you much, and they usually don't help with marketing. So if you want to be published by Scholastic or Penguin Random House or one of the bigger name publishers, then you need an agent to get in the door. They won't look at your story without an agent representing you. So, in order to query an agent, you'll send them your manuscript after you've checked their requirements and make sure you're following their submission guidelines. Now, be prepared for no because they need to be a good fit for your story. They have to feel like they are the best person to sell your story, to pitch your story to traditional publishers. So, you might hear no, not because your story isn't worthwhile, but because they aren't the right fit for you and your particular book. After you've secured an agent, they will contact traditional publishers. You don't pay your agent. Your agent gets paid when they successfully sell your story to a traditional publisher. And once a traditional publisher picks up the book, the actual process begins and they take care of everything.